Hi, this is Dr. Rod, once again with 17th Street Chiropractic, and today I'd like to talk to you a little bit about GMOs, which stands for genetically modified organisms, but most importantly, genetically modified foods, so things that we put into our body, that we eat. Why are they so bad, and why we should stay completely away from things that are being genetically modified? For the longest time, I didn't have enough information about GMOs, and I really didn't know what the big deal was. Most of the genetically modified foods are, they happen for two reasons. One is to fight off pests, bugs that eats the crops and eats the foods, so they can have a larger crop, or make it, they modify it to make it more resistant to weather or to some certain conditions or things like that. So to enhance the food per se would, at the end, of course, to generate more profit. On the other hand, they can also modify foods to, for example, once you plant the food, it does not generate any seeds, so you have to consistently buy the seeds from the provider, so they can again enhance their profits that way. But why are those genetically modified foods so bad for you? They seem to have some advantages, like to keep pests away, to make the food more resistant. It can actually even make the food have other qualities, like have more vitamins and things like that. So why is it so bad? I didn't understand that for the longest time. I didn't think it was a big deal, but it is. The reason for that is the way that they genetically modify those foods. Okay, what they do is they go in and splice the food's DNA, okay, and insert a foreign DNA into the food. Okay, so when the plant grows, it grows with DNA and with characteristics that are not originally from the plant. That's a mutant food, a mutant plant, literally. So, and where those DNAs that they put in those foods come from, they are spliced from viruses and bacteria. Okay, that's where they get those genetic material and put those plants so they can grow and have those different attributes that didn't originally have it. So you can start to think how why this is bad. Okay, so they sell it to you, it looks the same, you don't know that is a mutant food. When you eat it, it looks the same. It doesn't have to look any different to be genetically modified. So you put that in your body, and what does that happen? What happens when you ingest that food? Well, your body is designed to digest food and to recognize food that we've been eating for millions of years as a human species. So the body knows that and can bind proteins, and the cells can understand that that's nutrition and goes into your body when all that nutrition for the food goes into your body. What happens when you consume genetically modified food is that the body doesn't recognize that as food. It recognizes that as a foreign invader into your body because of the bacteria and the virus DNA in it. So your immune system actually thinks that all those nutrients and the proteins and everything that you consume with that food is actually a foreign invader and is actually there to provoke harm to your body. So one thing that is right away you can think of, if they're splicing food, they're mutating the DNA. Anytime you're putting something like that in your body, you're increasing your risk of cancer exponentially, because cancer is nothing more than a mutated DNA on your own cell, and the cell goes crazy and start mutating and start doing things that it's not supposed to. Okay, so once you start putting things that are mutated into your body, your risk of cancer goes way up. Okay. Second thing that is important to know about this is that, as I said, your body recognizes that as a virus, as a bacteria, and your immune system goes crazy to fight it and to break that and to fight it and kill it. So with time, your immune system trying to fight that over and over and over again will actually start to go down. It doesn't have as much potential to fight other things because it's trying to constantly fight this foreign invader that's always there. So your immune system will actually weaken because of all those foreign invaders to your body. And the third thing is autoimmune diseases that it can be caused, again, because your immune system no longer has the capacity to differentiate between food, normal tissue, or bacteria, because it's confused because of all these things that you get in your body. It can start attacking your own body because it's just confused of that genetic material that it shouldn't be there. So those are the main three things that happens to your body when you consume genetically modified foods. So learn about it. Most importantly, learn about which foods that are out in the market that contain GMOs. Avoid those brands and tell people about it and tell Congress about it, because right now there is just some bills that were passed to actually protect all of that. And it's not because it's good, it's because those companies have a lot of money, is all financial interest. I don't want to get a whole lot political in here, but as long as you're consuming foods that are genetically modified, there'll always be an incentive to continue to do that. So the power is yours. If you don't consume that, you'll have to stop because profit will go down. So learn about it, eat locally, talk with local growers, learn the brands that have GMOs in it. It's not very hard to find. Just Google it and you can find thousands of brands that include it. Stay away from those, eat fresh, eat locally, you'll be good. Again, this is Dr. Rod with 17th Street Chiropractic. Have a good day.